Justin Lares getting started. Is everything connected? Did I move something? Oh no. Oh no. It's a stream. Gonna make some art from the art team. Looking at my list to see what's there. Okay, this person doesn't seem to be existing anywhere when I look for them, so I don't want to draw anything for them. Is everything working? Hey, here we go again. I forget words and how to do things. Just introduce the stream. Say that you're Curtis and I'm Kevin, and then you're going to draw some things, and they can, in the Twitch chat, possibly the YouTube chat as well, type giveaway, exclamation point giveaway, command giveaway if you will, and that will give them access to a request form to ask for an emote or a logo or some sort of on-screen image, Sarah. I'm not Sarah. Anyway, my name is Curtis. I'm part of the art team at Streamlabs, and I try my best every Friday to do an art stream. And I try not to move everything wrongly. In the chat, exclamation point giveaway, go to the Google Doc, fill it out, and I have to say every week, hi Gaming Dino official. I don't say that every week, but if Gaming Dino is here, Dinu, but yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yes. In the request form, when it says, hey, do you want emotes or do you want this? Don't just yes, I would like a collection of emotes. Tell me one emote that you want. Do you want it to be happy? Do you want it to be angry? Do you want it to be raging? Do you want it to be on fire? Whatever that is. If you want a logo, describe, the logo or whatever it is. Don't just say, my character. I don't know you. If you don't know me and I don't know you, then I don't know who your character is. And a lot of you are real bad at putting your channels in there. So yeah, fill it out, and we'll make something. Last week I started on a V-Tones logo, where they wanted the V as bananas, and the rest to say E-Tones. And that's what I did this morning, mostly. I did a bunch of it last week during the stream, and then I had a bunch of regular work to do, so I just threw it together this morning while people were asking for other things, and then frantically got set up for the stream. Sarah, always in the chat, lurking around, etc. What did I say about using my voice, Sarah? It's my thing to say. I say, navigate the labyrinth to get, the child back, etc. We're like this all the time. No, we're not. We're never like this. You do some drawings, and I will sit here and judge and look around and, mostly be judgy, Sarah. He's not wrong. I'm also over here quietly judging, in case you're wondering. Your judgments are never quiet, Milo. Your judgments are never quiet. You're a monster. Primo! 1 duck, 2 duck, 3 ducks, 4. All the ducks waving and they're waving for more. Hey, hey. Joker TV. Or Joke for TV. E4N and a 133. Yeet that ish. Chihiro's the bard. Holland content. And I was hoping somebody else's name would rhyme, but it doesn't. Anyway, I did kind of pick something. But yeah, once again, I will say, if you're in the chat, !point giveaway. Hopefully it works. If not, I don't see Eric around today, so I don't know. I don't know if he's doing any of the posts for this. But yeah, in the chat, it should work. And if it doesn't, I'll just keep picking stuff that has been already put on the list. Some of these requests, no offense, guys, but mild offense meant some of these requests are so vague that I don't know what to do with. All right, I'm tempted to do this one, even though I'm not really big on drawing guns. But let me just Google what a bulldog looks like real quick. Alright, what if I spelt it correctly or don't autocorrect into some product name? It's not me. It's not me. I don't even know who the CEO is anymore, honestly. I think it's AshRay still, but, you know, we're owned by a bigger company now, so, I don't know. I think who Ujesh is. The people who made Streamlabs don't work at Streamlabs anymore. They've been gone for a little while now. Been gone for a little while. God. It's been like a few years. Oh, God, I'm so old. I'm so old. I think I've been here for over 10 years now. But yeah, mostly Kevin's in charge. Of course, I'm the C and the E and the O of everything, as far as the eye can see. Can you feel the love tonight, Sarah? You needn't look too far. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds live in harmony. What is wrong with you today? What is wrong with you today? Ah, not so quick with the button. Anyway, perhaps you should take a look in the mirror. Ask yourself what's wrong, etc. Not wrong. You're not wrong. Anyway, let's draw some bulldogs with guns for, I forget who requested this. Badass Rock. Oh, they were in the chat last week. And this is an emote, right? Emotes. I'm gonna say we, I think. I'm in Larabe. Sometimes Streamlabs is a stream. Why the quotation marks? E4N. Why the quotation marks? And no, it's a whole completely separate company, completely different. Let's go 720 by 720, give ourselves a square. And it's all vectors, so the size doesn't really matter. Is cabby not? Is cabby not? I have no words in my head today. There's something about where the microphone is. I feel like it's right in my eye hole. But yeah, ever so often, I'll take over the Streamlabs channel. And I'll draw some stuff. And just about every week, somebody will pop in and they'll ask a Streamlabs question like, hey, how come when I use this hotkey to do a thing in Streamlabs desktop, it's not working and it's your fault? Not my fault, dog. Not my fault. I'm literally over here drawing a puppy with a gun. Do you think the person who knows how to program all of this stuff in Streamlabs, sitting around drawing puppies with guns? Probably not. Probably not. Not that a lot of the Streamlabs scientists don't also draw and have many other skills. I don't have other skills. But yes, He-Man, doing pretty good. Trying to get to work and draw what I should. What if I scrolled away because of the scroll skill? Nope. Scroll wheel way. Where is a good bulldog? Let's use this guy as a reference with his mouth closed. Hey, if anybody at Streamlabs cares, the Discord server invite link has expired. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. I personally only open Discord if I absolutely have to keep my job. And then even then, I'm like, can you just email me? Can you just email this information to me? I hate it here. Because I'm antisocial, I like to avoid the places where you can talk to me while I'm trying to draw. And I'm not sure what the tag is as well. I noticed after the stream is always called like, hey, we're at TwitchCon, watch us at TwitchCon. I'm not at TwitchCon, I'm in my office. My living room is right over there. Where's my finger? My living room is right over there. Right over there. Bathroom was a little ways past that. Doggy, doggy. It'll be somewhere around here. Let's try not to get too caught up on the actual structure of a dog. Cartoony and fun? No, I don't like that. That's too Warner Brothers. Why is there a Kevin tag? Because of Kevin, probably? Probably because Kevin's here. My name's Curtis, and this is Kevin. And we do the stream together. Mostly the stream is about me, Sarah. And then you're here to do the work. You have the hands and the thumbs, etc. My hands are invisible. Have you seen in, the little cartoons featuring Kevin? I pick things up, but, Homestar style, there's no hands that can be seen, but I know where they are, and I know what they mean. I know where they've been, and I know that they're clean, Sarah. He has to call me Sarah so that, he can keep doing the voice. Without repeatedly saying Under the Moonlight, the serious moonlight, or Let's Dance, or Just Dance. Hello, ghost of a fox. I hope that in the life of the fox you are good and you get to exist in a friendly, haunting way, like a Casper as opposed to, a Jason Voorhees. Did he ever even die? Who knows? So many retcons. So many retcons. Is Jason a zombie? Is he just a guy in Abercrombie. Overalls. They will find me. He's got a machete. Or whatever else is around. This is really, he'll just kill you with a door. He doesn't care. He has a name. He has a name. Some call him Square Face. Some call him Box. Some call him Logo Thing. That's not his name. That's not his name. That's not his name. I listen to that song like twice a day probably, and I still don't know any of the words. I know that's what you say. Ren? Rhyne? I want to say Ren, but that Y or W Ryan? Is that some sort of secret? Again, I'm old. So there's a lot of the lead speak and whatnot that I am not up on. Rin. Wrinkly bulldog. I use a bunch of different programs, but for actual just like sketching on my computer, I've been addicted to using Adobe Animate or Flash, depending on how old you are, forever. But for a lot of stuff now, I drift over, like, you know, on the iPad, I'll draw with Procreate, but I also enjoy Ibis Paint. I almost never draw in Photoshop. I use Photoshop all the time, but I never actually draw on it, ever. Too obsessed with. I need the infinite smoothness of lines that exist in a vector. What am I thinking? I want the body to be still big old arching body. Oh, I gotta look up guns. I know exactly what you're saying, Rin. The same thing. I use it all the time. I'll sit there and doodle with it, but it's still one of these things where it's like, I don't want to do any projects with it, but sometimes I do. It's got some really cool brushes, and you know, a lot of the blending and everything is really great. But there's a few things about it where sometimes I just have this unexplainable awkwardness, whereas with Ibis Paint, I felt more comfortable with it, I think, because it's just more or less, I don't know, overworked or whatever it is. But I feel like just the line quality and everything of the Procreate is still better. I don't know. It definitely took me a minute to actually just be like, yeah, I'm gonna draw with this more. But sometimes I'll reach past the iPad and still grab some paper. Stop saying the things that I'm saying in the chat 5 seconds after I'm saying them. This is breaking my brain. Oh. Are you me? Are you just me? No, nobody's you. You're a complete weirdo. This guy is probably just an actual artist who does things and knows what they're doing and is experiencing and experimenting with things. And you're a psychopath that talks to imaginary characters. That's what I know. Kevin? Oh yeah, I got to look up guns. I'm not good with drawing up guns. There's something about their structure that's no fun. And also, every time I go to look them up for reference, I feel like I'm added to a list and hence with, that was awkward. But so many American flags and the guns. It didn't used to be like that, son. I want to draw a machine gun. But the pose kind of calls for it. What is this kind of gun? What are you? Make up a gun that is more for fun. Something silly, something wacky, something weird. And something that wouldn't exist under the sun. I took a long route to get there, but it still rhymed. Chicken bun. No, fully out of rhymes today. Go with a simple handgun, some Glock style nonsense. The dog next door has a big dog friend. Sometimes he visits and he offends. He doesn't stop his barking. And of course, that's just what they do. Lex is back, and he's your pal. He's got a purple and green suit. Well, he's fighting Superman day and night, and everything is going out not right. He's got the kryptonite. Oh, kryptonite would have been a good rhyme, and I wasted it in the middle of the... What am I picturing here? What am I trying to see? In my mind's eye, it's so blurry to me. And I just learned that there's a dog called Rubble in Paw Patrol. I assume he's the demolitions guy. Does Paw Patrol have a demolitions guy? They wouldn't, right? I mean, I guess there's people outside of the force. There'd be like maybe a construction demolition dog. So I have... okay, let's not get too crazy. Let's go with some basic structure lines. No. That makes sense. If we just forget this part. this. Down and across. I can hear my building super screaming and swearing very loudly outside. I'm pretty sure the mic doesn't pick any of that up at all. Now, am I going to be able to... I'm doing my best, Lex. Oh, God. E4N. 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 Ephrin? E4N. Have we gone through this before? E4N. E4N? E4N is starting to sound more like just a totally cromulent name. Just got windy. Felt like everything was going to blow away. Modify, transform, flip horizontal. Yeah, this will work. Let's make you a little different color. It's got guns and glory and gore. I'm remembering several different songs without the score. I don't think... just making noise like a dripping sink. Skullcave in the chat from Halloween. He's a skull man, but he's not really mean. I am a skull man, and I am very mean, man. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Sometimes the button, I just don't touch it just right, and it doesn't take me back. I want these shoulders way bigger. You can't be making Batman/Superman theme songs with your mouth while music is playing. It doesn't make any sense. I agree. I could go to therapy a few days more, or I could fix my head and adjust the score, or I could take some time and rhyme and sit with imaginary things. It's fine. They'll tell me if I'm great or bad. And in the end, I'll feel super rad because I'm in charge of what they have to say. Hey, it's MFN Friday. I got a smoothie. I'm gonna poop so much. That doesn't rhyme, but just sometimes facts just supersede the need for speed and rhyme. Now there's a Spice Girl, it's 420. They got bags, and there's plenty. And I'm gonna stream, and gonna win. I'm playing all the games where you don't have to swim. What? I don't know what that would entail, because in my day, you could not sail on the sea unless it was specifically a water game. But you could never... explain why you couldn't touch the water or else you would die. Water has been always deadly to this here guy, and now if you throw on a Zelda, you can go... No, wait, can you? Yeah, you can swim in Zelda, right? It's been so long since I played the Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah. Yeah, because you have to upgrade your stamina also affects your ability to hold your breath or just swim. Yes, yeah, because you'd be like, oh, I'm just swimming too long. Oh, now you're gonna die because you're out in the middle of the water. Now I remember. Same as, oh, I'm climbing a mountain. Hey, guess what? You're too tired to climb this mountain, Link. So you're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. Oh, good news! I'm gonna fall into the water. I'm gonna fall into the water and everything will be fine. No, Link Dog. You're gonna die. You can barely swim. You're from the old days in Nintendo, where water was always deadly. All right, let me make this a symbol real quick. Fade it out so I can see what I'm doing. Oops. It's just an excuse to make up rhymes just for fun and filling time. But also, this is my job to make stuff for the mob, the general public at large, instead of marketing. Instead of Streamlabs marketing team needing graphics to put out on the scene, put a different hat on Kevin and see who is he now? What's he gonna be to announce a sale or something fun? Once I say fun, then all the rhymes go sun, sun, sun in my head while I'm drawing a gun, gun, gun. Gundam? Lucas Sauce, how you gonna do? Waving away in the sand. I know Lucas Sauce is the hottest. I know Lucas Sauce is the hottest. Buffalo. Pretty good. Pretty good. Made it to Friday without any troubles or hassles. No bullies coming to kick down my sand castles. The news is full of... I don't swear on the stream. Buenos Aires, Argentina. Starship Troopers in between. Mel Cookie Wolf is here now. He's got all the cookies and... wow. Are there chocolate chips or M&Ms? Big bag of cookies to share with all your friends. Go online. It's your birthday. So the cookies today will be more of a cake. But that is possible. It's not a weird take. Cookie pizza and regular pizza for birthdays. Happy birthday to everyone who's got a cookie in their name. The music ended for a minute or two while I was trying to say happy birthday to you. and it threw off my flow, even though we all know I don't have a great flow. I need to stop and laugh at how dumb the things that are about to come out of my face. Oh, I haven't had a sugar cookie in so long. They used to be totally like the quintessential, wintertime, Christmas time, holiday cookie. But I always get fooled. So people are like, ooh, these cookies are so good. And I'd be like, ooh, sugar cookies? And they'd be like, mm-hmm. And just like, oh, that's the wry smile of an adult lying to a child. And there are always shortbread cookies that aren't terrible, depending. Because some people make them, and it's just like, is this punishment? Am I being punished? I feel like this is a punishment cookie. Like, no, it's shortbread. It's the greatest cookie in the world. Like, no, it is not. Unless it is, I don't know, I want to say filled with butter. Like, I know I've had shortbread cookies that are like, yeah, this is what people have been talking about. This is a shortbread cookie. So often they're like, ooh, I make these shortbread cookies, but I don't put a bunch of butter or salt or sugar in them. Like, okay. Then we're not friends anymore? I don't know. There's a great American cookie. You can go there with Snooki. Remember her? From the TV where people would scream at each other. I never saw an episode of that show, but there is something that I do know. Occasionally, I'll see an ad on my TV for a show that's... I can't do this with rhymes. Yeah, speaking of Jersey Shore, there's like some show, maybe it's old, I don't even know, because it's like, hey, check it out on like Roku or whatever, on these channels that oftentimes are like, hey, we've got all kinds of episodes of Matlock and Dukes of Hazzard. Like, no, you don't. Those shows were over when I was a kid, and I'm much older than that now. But there's this ad for this show I keep seeing. I can't remember exactly what it's called. I think it's just called Canadian Shore or Canada Shore, like Jersey Shore, but Jersey's a place. Jersey's a specific place with a shore, and Canada, yes, has shorelines all over the place. But what? Now I get that it's like, hey, we're not. I think I get. I don't know why I put that in quotes. I guess that was for think. I think, but that's more of a I think. Just a wavering thought. The premise was like most Canadian shows where it's just like, hey, we're going to try out some food or we're going to meet some people. And it's like, hey, we're going to go from province to province. It's always the same 3 provinces. And then we'll go down to the shore and we'll see who's being a drunken, abusive maniac, I guess. I that's all I can tell is just like, it's just like we're at the beach and we're young and we're crazy. Yeah, thankfully, I don't even remember when Jersey Shore was on. Pretty sure it was while I was a full-on adult, right? But I've lost all concept of time and history because so often I'll throw up on YouTube, and the amount of times it's just like it'll show me a video or show something where I'm like, oh, that was great, that was a good time. And actually yesterday's was this is gonna look weird. I saw I think it was the Everything Wrong With Everything Wrong With Logan. And I'm just like, oh, yeah, Logan's so good. Or actually, it might have been something else. It was just like, hey, this is why Logan's so great. Whatever it was. And, you know, part of my brain is just like, good times. It's awesome that we had this awesome movie, like, you know, just like a year or two ago, whenever that was. And then, it, you know, below the information, the name, when it says, like, you know, this video was uploaded 8 years ago or whatever, 10 years ago, and I'm just like, oh, I feel like it wasn't that long ago that I watched that movie. Oh, withering away. What a world. What a world. 2009. Well, I was definitely well out of college and working in the real world. I never watched The Real World either. So many things, especially like, I mean, so many like, well, I mean, people in my real life that to me are just children. That are like, hey, so anyway, we're having our second kid and our third mortgage or whatever. Like, well, what? Wasn't I your teacher like a year and a half ago? Like, no, that was like 15 years ago. It's like, no. See, part of me wants to not have his hand wrapped around the trigger, you know, for some sort of gun safety. But why? Why? And who cares? Doesn't matter. On the gun, gonna try and keep it simple and fun. So I think this happened between last week and this stream. Maybe I already said this last week, but I'm pretty sure it happened on Saturday. But I was walking around, as I do, and there was a lot of motorcycles all over town for like the last, I don't know, little while. Beginning of summertime, all kinds of biker activities and whatnot. And I'm walking like kind of through this parking lot, not too far away from here. And there was like 4 like big like classic biker guys. They all have matching vests and little leather hats and whatnot. Bunch of people probably my age, looking like they're joining some sort of tough guy club. They seem nice enough, though. They seemed nice enough after the fact, but in the moment, I don't even think I had my headphones on. I think my headphones weren't charged, so I just went out into the world, walking around, raw dogging, as they say, and amongst these 4 guys, I'm far enough away that it's like whatever they're doing has nothing to do with me, and I just hear like, hey. I still don't look or pay attention because that's how dudes talk. That's a big tough guy dudes are just like, hey, did you see that? Hey, want to go get some lunch? Hey, you guys are already standing next to each other. You've all clearly been spending the day together. You're again wearing your matching outfits and whatnot, having a wonderful time on your vibration machines. So you're probably just yelling hey at each other. And then I realize, like, this hay has hit me in the side of the face. So I look over, and this guy's, like, looking at me. And he's got enough gear on and sunglasses and all that stuff that I'm like, is that one of my relatives that I'm not recognizing, like, legitimately for a minute? I'm like, is that Greg? Like, should I just keep walking, or should I be like, oh, hi, my Uncle Greg? I just couldn't figure out who this person was or why they'd be just saying, hey, like, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything to impede anybody's life in any way, shape, or form. And as I look up, I realize, like, oh, the hay is for me. And he starts walking over to me, and I'm just like, uh-oh, what's happening? Like, what did I do? What did I do? I didn't do anything. I know I didn't do anything. That's a tangent line. I can't have that. That's upsetting. And he gets what I would say is way too close. Way too close for asking questions of a stranger. Their bikes weren't revving up at this point. They're just standing around their motorcycles. And he gets, like, real close to me. And, in that way when, I don't know, maybe this doesn't happen to you every time you go to the grocery store, but it does to me, where a very old person will, have a simple question where it's like, do you know where, the Javex is? Do you know where the bleach is? And just like, I don't know, it's probably in the cleaning aisle with all the cleaning stuff. I don't want to say definitively yes, but yes. But instead of just saying, hey, do you know where this is? They're always like, do you know where the bleach is? Why is this a secret? You're at the grocery store. Nothing that you're buying here is a secret. Everything is good to go. Everything's for sale. No clean shaming here. But I felt like that guy was doing that, where I'm just like, are you about to tell me a secret or something, large man? And he gets up good and close enough and says, you look like a nice guy. And then a good solid pause. Like a good 2 or 3 beats of time pass where I'm just like, this is the beginning of some sort of prison movie situation, is it not? I'm about to die, aren't I? And and after this pause where I just had just so much time to think, like, should I just turn and run? Is this the last thing I see for the rest of my life? Is somebody telling me, you seem like a nice guy, nice enough to die? And again, no happiness, no smile, just, you seem like a nice guy. Will you take our picture? Oh, yeah, no problem. Yeah, of course, no problem. That is not a threat at all. And maybe women should start telling cranky-looking old men to smile more, because you're scary. You're scary, dudes. But also, nothing more terrifying than a scary guy with a big old smile on his face. I would reference a political person on TV, but I have no idea what this guy's name is, what his job is, but he keeps popping up in news segments, and all I can think is, Colin Robinson? This is Colin Robinson, right? He's real happy. He's super happy to be giving terrible news and acting like it's fine. You guys, hey, you guys, stop fretting and fussing, huh? Everything's gonna be fine. Anyway, I'll be on one of my yachts. If there's trouble, don't come looking for me. It's like, wait a second. We don't have yachts. We can't escape to boats. Alright, this eye is making him look sad. I'm gonna have some saggy, droopy bulldog eyes. But saggy, droopy bulldog eyes look really sad. They can't look to the skies? They got so much skin and drooping down over their eyes. Now I really don't want to draw the other gun. How many times can you draw one line? A million or four and it's just fine. That's just the way it goes, and it's better 'cause there's an undo button and you don't have to. Oh, the music changed. Not that I was singing along with the music in any way, shape, or form. But it was imbuing me with the, I don't want to say confidence. Oh yeah, I meant to change the alert. Boom, boom, boom. wrong spot. Sir, yeah. Sir, yeah. Yes, sir. Sir, yeah. What's the date today? The 8th. All right. Yeah. The request form is working. Comments, question mark. Statements, exclamation point. Congratulations. Everyone, have a good stream. I'm streaming now on the Streamlabs team. And keeping it fun and keeping it clean. Adjust the microphone to a place in between where it was a minute ago. Just having fun with you art show. I've got a question for you, Surya. I've got a question for you. Can you see what I'm doing right now? Can you see what I'm doing right now? Maybe he's only listening and not watching. He's just, scrolling through different streams and just listening, but still somehow commenting and asking questions about you doing other things besides what you're doing, Sarah. Not my name. Nah, maybe. That's true. I'm drawing a dog and doing a stream. I'm not scrolling around other channels in between. I'm kind of busy and I'm at work. I'm trying to have fun, not trying to be a jerk, but I am a little. Just for fun. Just pointing out that I'm drawing a dog with a gun. My hands are busy. I don't have a rhyme for busy. Seems like an easy word to rhyme. But I'm thinking about this dog's muscles. Yeah, let's go with some of those kind of. Make it seem like his muscles are aching to explode from his body. I'm a dog and I don't like to mog. I got me muscles, I go for a jog. Leg day and thigh day in between. Showing up with my guns on the scene. Guns like muscles, but also I've got these Glocks for a tussle. Diggity-doo, diggity-dee. Making noise instead of words. Oh, man. What's wrong with me? Is that a person? Do I know Tamil? I don't know Tamil. You know what's really true about doing a stream for me, personally, is, all the singing, all the rhyming, all the nonsense and stories and fun. I've definitely mentioned this at some point, either during one of these streams or when I would do my own, is everything that I do Even, you know, there's times where it's like, hey, do a poetry reading of some of your weird poems. Like, okay. And it's like, this is fun and exciting. But no matter how fun and exciting things are, yes, I did, because I compared it to a roller coaster and stuff like that. It's like people going on Ferris wheels and roller coaster were like, oh, the fun is being terrified, and I love the adrenaline, rah! And I'm like, I don't, because this right here, sitting in my own office that I spend all the days and nights in already, in you know, the epitome of my comfort zones. But when I'm doing, even this, or like everything about this, I control the vertical or the horizontal. This is still, as long as somebody's watching me do something, you're just watching the Panic Attack show. Copy. Am I having fun? Yes, of course. That's the adrenaline rush that oh, group. Did I break that? Okay, good. That adrenaline rush that people, you know, try to get